Aaminin ko na sa ikli ng panahon, may mga hakbang na sadyang hindi natin natapos, tulad ng Matatag Center, Matatag Portal, DepEd Digital Education, overtime pay for teachers, a revised senior high school curriculum, universal school-based feeding program for kindergarten learners, calamity fund for teaching and non-teaching personnel, and an HMO or health insurance for teaching and non-teaching personnel. Nais kong ipaubaya ito sa ating susunod na kalihim ng kagawaran. Mga kababayan, hindi ako magsasawang magpasalamat sa lahat ng tumulong at nakibahagi sa ating mithiing maabot ang pangarap. Sana ay kung ano yung pagtanggap ninyo sa akin dito sa kagawaran ng edukasyon nung ako ay dumating noong Hulyo 2022, ay ganyan din ang mainit na pagtanggap at pagmamahal na ipakita ninyo kay Secretary Sonny Angara. Mga kababayan, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Madayaw, umayong adlaw, kaninyong tanan, magandang araw sa inyong lahat. We would like to warmly welcome Secretary Sonny Angara to the Department of Education family. Welcome to the chaos, Sec. Lahat tayo, saan man ang pinanggalingan, anuman ang pinagdadaanan, ay may pangarap. We all have dreams. Bilang kalihim ng kagawaran ng edukasyon, ang tanging pangarap ko ay maitaas ang kalidad ng edukasyon sa Pilipinas. Ngunit ang isang pangarap, kung hindi pagsisikapan, ay mananatiling pangarap lamang. Kaya naman, mula pa noong una akong magsilbi sa kagawaran noong July 2022, agad kong sinimulan kasama ng halos 1 milyong nating kapamilya sa DepEd ang mga hakbang tungo sa pagtupad ng natatanging pangarap. During the last 24 months, we have rolled out the Matatag Agenda, caused the Matatag Agenda and the Basic Education Development Plan to be adopted by the NEDA Board as a national plan and policy for basic education. Brought back in-person classes for approximately 27 million learners across public schools post-pandemic. Launched and piloted the K-10 Matatag curriculum. Started the review of the senior high school curriculum, launched the National Learning Recovery Plan, which includes the National Reading Program, the National Math Program, and the National Learning Camp. Entered into a JMC with TESDA and SHED for our senior high school graduates to be provided with free national certification assessments, accreditation of DepEd senior high schools as assessment centers, along with the training and certification of our TVL teachers as TVET competency assessors. Created the school infrastructure and facilities strand, continued constructing new classrooms and rehabilitating those in need of repairs. Obtained approval from the NEDA Board and the World Bank for the ISRS project for safer and climate-resilient schools. Created the procurement strand, amended our textbook procurement guidelines, which reduced the procurement period from what used to be 3 years to 1 year. Procured textbooks for the nationwide implementation of the Matatag curriculum. Procured e-learning carts consisting of 46 laptops in each cart, which are currently being delivered to public schools nationwide. Started the school-wide Wi-Fi program by providing internet connectivity to 2,000 last-mile schools through satellites and 305 schools through fiber connection. Hauled learning resources that remained in the warehouses of a third-party logistics provider for years. Maintained DepEd's ISO certification for quality management systems. Received an unqualified opinion for COA's annual audit of fiscal year 2022, which was the first for DepEd. Held quarterly consultations with private schools organizations. Expanded the school-based feeding program to cover the entire school year. Secured funding and launched the DepEd Mental Health Program, established the Learner Rights and Protection Office, launched the TeleSafe Hotline for abuses in schools, strengthened internal controls for ESC and voucher programs, planted over 2,003,389 trees in a single day, brought back the Palarong Pambansa, entered into MOA with COMELEC and PAO to provide legal assistance to teachers during elections. Engaged the Asian Development Bank to develop a more responsive formula for the school MOOE. Engaged the World Bank for a study on teachers' salaries. Purchased personal accident insurance for each and every teaching and non-teaching staff of DepEd. Entered into a MOA with the GSIS for special DepEd lanes. Started a reconciliation campaign with the GSIS for the premium contributions of DepEd personnel. Issued a policy on the workload of teachers which provides a mechanism for teaching overload pay. Institutionalized a 30-day uninterrupted break for teachers. Removed administrative tasks for teachers, and just recently, we brought 6 national DepEd events with approximately 23,742 participants to Cebu, which caused the circulation of approximately ₱500 million pesos to the local economy. Ngunit, aaminin ko na sa ikli ng panahon, may mga hakbang na sadyang hindi natin natapos, tulad ng Matatag Center, Matatag Portal, DepEd Digital Education, overtime pay for teachers, a revised senior high school curriculum, universal school-based feeding program for kindergarten learners, calamity fund for teaching and non-teaching personnel, and an HMO or health insurance for teaching and non-teaching personnel. Nais kong ipaubaya ito sa ating susunod na kalihim ng kagawaran. Mga kababayan, hindi ako magsasawang magpasalamat sa lahat ng tumulong at nakibahagi sa ating mithiing maabot ang pangarap. Gusto kong iparating ang aking taus-pusong pasasalamat sa mga local government units, sa local and foreign partners, sa mga foreign governments, non-government organizations, civil society organizations, parents, teacher associations, private sector partners, at sa lahat ng ating mga stakeholders. To my DepEd non-teaching family, daghan kaayong salamat kaninyong tanan. Finally, sa ating mga teachers, thank you for your unwavering service to our country. Ang sabi ko, kamakailan, ang anumang kwento, kahit gaanong pa kaganda, ay nagtatapos rin. Subalit, matapos man ang kwento, hindi naman nangangahulugan na dapat ring matigil ang pangarap at ang pagsagawa ng mga hakbang tungo sa katuparan nito. Sana ay kung ano yung pagtanggap ninyo sa akin dito sa Kagawaran ng Edukasyon nung ako ay dumating noong Hulyo 2022, ay ganyan din ang mainit na pagtanggap at pagmamahal na ipakita ninyo kay Secretary Sonny Angara. Mga kababayan, patuloy po tayo maging matatag tungo sa pagtaguyod ng isang bansang makabata at mga batang makabansa. Ang tanan natong buhaton alang sa Diyos, sa katawhan, ug sa matag pamilyang Pilipino. Syukran.
Ang buong kagawaran ng edukasyon ay lubos pong nagpapasalamat sa taos-puso ninyong paglilingkod at pagkalinga sa sektor ng edukasyon at sa pagsusulong ng edukasyong nararapat para sa bawat batang Pilipino. Isang pagpupugay po, VP Sara Duterte. Maraming salamat po. Maaari na po tayong magsiupo.
Thank you po. Kay Vice President and outgoing Department of Education Secretary, Ma'am Sara Duterte, sa ating DepEd Undersecretaries, Assistant Secretaries, DepEd personnel, mga kasamahan natin sa gobyerno, mga guro, mag-aaral, mga magulang, isang magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Napakalaking karangalan po ang pinagkaloob po sa atin ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos upang maglingkod bilang kalihim ng kagawaran ng edukasyon. Buong pagpapakumbaba kung tinatanggap ang katungkulang na ito bilang tugon sa tiwala at hamon ng ating Pangulo na higit sa pag-ibayuhin ang mga programa na magsusulong na mataas na kalidad ng karunungan para sa ating mga mag-aaral. Gagawin po natin ang lahat para makamit ang mga pagbabago at reforma na aayon sa mga layunin ng isang bagong Pilipinas. Nais kong bigyan ng pagkilala sina Vice President Sara Z. Duterte, ma'am, at kanyang mga outgoing officials dahil sa loob ng 2 taon, kayo po ang naging sandigan ng ating mga mag-aaral at ng mga guro sa panahon ng mga suliranin. Maraming salamat sa inyong kooperasyon at tulong para sa maayos na transition. Thank you very much, ma'am. And thank you to your undersecretaries and assistant secretaries for meeting with our team during the transition, ma'am. Ang trabaho niyo ng magsisilbing matatag na pundasyon ng mga programa at proyekto na aming isusulong. We will build from what you have already started. Sa 2 dekada na tayo'y naging lehislador, lagi tayong nakatuon sa reforma para sa edukasyon. Nagtatrabaho tayo para mapalawak ang access at quality ng education sa bansa sa pamamagitan ng mga scholarship na pinag-igting at educational assistance para sa mga mahihirap nating kababayan. As we assume our role and start a new chapter for DepEd, we want to hit the ground running and we want to learn from all of you here as we go along. Please help us in this journey, as education is a pillar of our nation's progress. It is only through a nation's efforts that education will be improved and made more effective. I hope we can all work together. Sama-sama po tayong magtrabaho para sa ating mga minamahal na guro at para sa kabataang Pilipino. Sama-sama tayong magtulungan upang iangat ang antas ng edukasyon sa bansa patungo sa bagong Pilipinas. Maraming salamat po. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you po.